Okay, here we go. Ready? Inch. Slide back. Knee. Right, now, just the way this line is running through my body, even though there's not okay, the line's here, but you create imaginary center line. Now you get off the line. Sun. So in this technique here, you don't want to drop back in Nikowashi. You want your weight being distributed forward. Ich. Knee. Sun. When I'm attacking, you have to go center line. You have to force the other person back. If you step back, right, even though he may do a down block, or some of you do a down block, I'm stepping back, my energy's not going forward. I want to go through at this point. All right? So I'm stepping in, I'm closing the gap, stepping in. Right? When you, just come to me. When you're here, you don't want to be in front. If you're in front, then you better be grabbing. All right? Here you want to strike. Okay? And then again, if you're on an angle, I have a knee, I have an elbow. I could come in for a throw. There's a lot of different versions you have from that position. So that's where you make your adjustments. Okay. Since they say when you're on the angle, some people are just here, just using this. All right? He wants this. All right? Use the hip. It's the same thing in the kata. Okay? But till you get the understanding of it, right? Go slow. It's okay to go slow. Yakusoku Kumite number 2. Ich. Knee. Sun. In Yakusoku Kumite number 2, the last move, when the attack comes in, the defender moves out on an angular attack, blocking and striking at the same time. Moving to Yakusoku Kumite number 2, this clearly shows inside position, but now we're going to be shifting out on an angle. Again, keep in mind that throughout the kumites and some of the variations, movements from the kata actually kind of appear. So you want to be able to recognize that in your training. This way, everything is related back to the kata, which is the essence of karate-do. Yakusoku Kumite number 2. After the last, now we have a series of attacks here. So when we're doing it in the dojo, from this position, we have 3 attacks moving forward. So this attack clearly indicates that my opponent is the aggressor. He's coming. But we could simply actually move off the first initial movement just as we do the last. So that's what we're going to look at, this initial first movement, because we don't want to kind of stay in there. We want to try to take out our opponent as quick as we possibly can and then escape from the situation. So from here, as my opponent comes in, I'm going to shift off. I have a front kick. I have a punch. Again, I'm looking at different positionings on the body that I could attack. And I'm taking an angular attack, which is the quickest way to my opponent. If my opponent moves in and I shift back, and I keep the same distance, when I counter, I'm not going to be able to reach with the hand. I would be able to reach with the leg. When I shift off on an angular attack, not only can I strike with the hand, I have the leg as well. So we're closer to our opponent. Ah! From this position here, shifting off out on the angle as the attack comes in. From here, I'm going to fire a side kick to the lead leg of my opponent. Ah! Ah! In the next variation of Yakusoku Kumite number 2, we're going to show you a redirection of the opponent and using their momentum against them. as the lunge comes in, what I'm going to simply do is shift on an angle, continue that motion, guiding my opponent down. We're going to show you two different versions. The first version will be the way you would probably learn it inside the dojo, more traditional manner, posturing, kamae. And the second version would be more of a realistic positioning in the street if somebody was lunging at you or wanting to grab you.